Welcome to New York City, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, and the cultural capital of the world. NYC is a place where history meets modernity, where dreams are built and shattered, and where over 8 million people live, work, and thrive in a chaotic yet magical rhythm. Today, we're diving into 27 fascinating facts about this incredible metropolis. From its humble beginnings to its iconic landmarks and surprising quirks, there's always something new to discover about NYC. Buckle up and let's explore the city that has inspired countless songs, movies, and dreams. New York City wasn't always the bustling metropolis we know today. It all began in 1624, when Dutch settlers established a small fur trading post they called New Amsterdam. It was strategically located on the southern tip of Manhattan Island, a spot the Lenape people had inhabited for centuries. In the 1664, the British seized control of the settlement without firing a shot and renamed it New York after the Duke of York. But did you know NYC almost didn't become a part of the United States? During the Revolutionary War, the city was a British stronghold. After the war, it emerged as a key player in America's development. NYC was even the first capital of the United States in 1789. George Washington took his presidential oath right here on Wall Street, marking the beginning of a nation. Imagine Wall Street not as a financial hub, but as the political heart of a young country. Quite the transformation, right? And let's talk about immigration. Between 1892 and 1954, Ellis Island served as the entry point for over 12 million immigrants. The Statue of Liberty, standing tall since 1886, became a beacon of hope for those seeking a new life. Today, nearly 40% of New Yorkers are foreign-born, making it one of the most diverse cities in the world. Culture is the heartbeat of NYC. Let's start with languages. Over 200 languages are spoken here. Everything from Spanish and Mandarin to Arabic and Yiddish. Queens, one of NYC's 5 boroughs, is often called the most ethnically diverse urban area in the world. It's home to enclaves representing cultures from every corner of the globe. Of course, NYC is synonymous with Broadway. This theater district has been dazzling audiences since the late 19th century. Did you know that Broadway has over 41 theaters? Shows like Hamilton, Wicked, and The Lion King attract millions of theater goers annually. It's not just entertainment, it's a cornerstone of the city's identity. Then, there's NYC's contribution to culinary culture. The city is a foodie paradise, but let's spotlight the pizza. Lombardi's, America's first pizzeria, opened in 1905 in Little Italy. Today, you can find pizza on almost every street corner, from dollar slices to gourmet creations. And don't forget bagels, pastrami sandwiches, and halal carts. NYC's food is as diverse as its people. Art is another pillar of NYC culture. The city is home to some of the world's most famous museums, like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, and the Guggenheim. Each year, these institutions draw millions of visitors eager to explore everything from ancient artifacts to cutting-edge contemporary works. Now, let's marvel at the landmarks that define NYC's skyline. The Empire State Building, completed in 1931, was the world's tallest building for nearly 40 years. Fun fact, it was built in just 410 days during the Great Depression, a testament to human ambition. Today, it's struck by lightning around 25 times a year and offers stunning views from its observation decks. The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France, stands as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. But did you know that her green color comes from the oxidation of her copper exterior? She wasn't always that shade. Let's not forget the Brooklyn Bridge, an engineering marvel completed in 1883. It was the first bridge to connect Manhattan and Brooklyn, transforming both boroughs. Beneath its majestic arches lies a hidden wine cellar, a quirky nod to NYC's love for the finer things. And then there's the subway system, which opened in 1904. With 472 stations and over 665 miles of track, it's one of the largest transit systems in the world. It carries over 5 million passengers on an average weekday, a true lifeline for the city. NYC has its fair share of unique quirks. Central Park, for example, is an oasis in the middle of the concrete jungle. Spanning 843 acres, it's entirely man-made. Its designers, Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux, created its winding paths and serene ponds to give city dwellers a taste of nature. The street grid system is another fascinating feature. Introduced in 1811, it simplified navigation and urban planning. Manhattan's numbered streets are a far cry from the winding roads of older cities like Boston or London. Ever notice the steam rising from grates on NYC sidewalks? It comes from a massive underground steam system that heats and cools over 1,500 buildings in Manhattan. It's like the city itself is alive and breathing. New Yorkers are a breed of their own. With over 8.5 million residents packed into just 300 square miles, NYC is the most densely populated major city in the US. Each borough, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, has its own unique vibe. Despite the hustle and bustle, there's a sense of community here. Block parties, street fairs, and neighborhood parades bring people together. And if you're looking for famous faces, NYC is a hotspot for celebrities. Everyone from Jay-Z to Sarah Jessica Parker calls this city home. NYC loves breaking records. Times Square, with its dazzling lights and giant screens, attracts over 50 million visitors annually. It's the epicenter of celebrations, especially on New Year's Eve, when over 1 million people gather to watch the iconic ball drop. The NYC Marathon is the largest in the world, with over 50,000 runners participating each year. It's a grueling race that showcases the determination of athletes from around the globe. And let's not forget the New York Public Library. With over 50 million items, it's a treasure trove of knowledge. The lions guarding its entrance, patience and fortitude, have become beloved symbols of the city. Finally, let's embrace NYC's weird and wonderful side. From the gargoyle-like ornaments on the Chrysler Building to subway rats making viral appearances, the city is full of surprises. Even the trash here is iconic. NYC produces over 14 million tons of garbage annually, and its sanitation system is an engineering feat. Love it or hate it, there's no place like New York City. And that's a wrap. NYC is more than just a city. It's a living, breathing entity with stories, surprises, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Whether you've visited once or live here, there's always something new to learn about the Big Apple. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. See you in the next video.